Hey guys, how's it going? It is Smalls, and in today's video we are going to be talking about the new Mario Kart Tour update. So just to give you guys a little recap is that this game released back in 2019. Now one of the major reasons this game failed was because of the gacha system it had in place. Now that's why a lot of players actually ended up quitting, but now with this recent update they removed the gacha system altogether, which is some pretty good news, but to be honest it was a pretty late update. Now I did say that this game released back in 2019 and just last month it hit 3 years. Now I personally think it's too late of an addition just because people were complaining of its microtransactions on release, and to be honest, don't get me wrong, I think it's a great update to finally remove this gacha system, but there's still other microtransactions inside the game and people just quite frankly don't care anymore. Now for those of you guys that played the game on release, you guys remember that multiplayer actually wasn't implemented. Now the reason why we may never know, but the game came out in September of 2019 and multiplayer didn't come out till March of 2020. And I saw some comments on some videos talking about multiplayer finally coming out, that they just didn't really care about the update anymore because they felt that it was too late. Now one of the main reasons that I downloaded Mario Kart Tour was to play with my friends whenever we're at school or whatever, and to be honest, once it didn't release I was kind of disappointed, and with the gacha system and the microtransactions I was expecting multiplayer to be put behind some sort of paywall with the gold pass. Now I think it was 100 to 150 gems to actually pay for a pipe, and this system was luck based, which is one of the many reasons why people didn't like it. And I always ended up saving my gems just in case there was always that one pipe that was super cool to me, because I always felt like there were some pipes that really didn't pique my interest, so I just ended up saving them. But once I heard this update I decided to re-download the game. Now if we take a look at the shop, you can see that there's characters that go for 150. You can also buy me costumes that cost 100 gems or 70 gems if they do have a discount. Now this system isn't bad, I really like it better than the gacha system, but I still find it difficult to get a lot of gems since most characters cost 150 or me costumes which cost 100. Now there's many ways to unlock gems. There's challenges, there's the gold pass, there's the weekly rankings, and I think that's about it. And sometimes the development team will give you a few free ones, but that's on a very rare occasion. Now you only get a maximum amount of 20 to 30 from what I've seen or from what I've unlocked, and the minimum is 2 to 3, and you only really get 2 to 3 gems from the challenges. But to be honest, I don't think that's gonna get reworked anytime soon, so you really have to put a lot of thought into what drivers, carts, or gliders you want, because it is incredibly hard as a free-to-play player to unlock a lot of gems. So just make sure to give that a lot of thought. Now I did say that there is still a lot of microtransactions, but I want to talk about one specific type of microtransactions, which is paid challenges. But last time that I played, I didn't really pay a lot of attention to these challenges, so I really don't know if they were there before, so let me know down in the comments. But these are challenges that you can pay for. They range from $5 to $20, which to be honest I don't really think you should be paying for challenges, just because I mean they should just be there for free. I understand that there should be some gold pass, but even if you are a gold pass member you still have to pay for these challenges if you want them. So not only are you spending $5 a month for the gold pass, but you're also spending $4 to $20 on some challenges that aren't even part of the gold pass. So in a way, if you are a gold pass member paying for these, you guys are really losing money, because honestly even if they are paid I think they should still be a part of the gold pass. But to be honest, this update was alright to say the least. Though the gacha system should have never been implemented, and I think Nintendo should have learned from their past mistake, which was Super Mario Run, where you had to pay to complete the full game, which sucked. And even if they did implement the gacha system, I think they should have removed it a few months or even a few weeks after the game's release, because from release people were complaining about the gacha system because this is what people were expecting, but in the end this is what ultimately killed the game. and they took too long to where they really couldn't bring back a lot of the player base that they once had. So for all the players that quit back in 2019 aren't gonna come back because the gacha system and the lack of a multiplayer on release, they just frankly don't care anymore. And I think that's Nintendo's fault and not the consumers. A lot of people were already expecting that they were gonna have some sort of gacha system in place, and they were right, and they just took too long just to remove the gacha system and to implement multiplayer into the game. So I think those are two of the main reasons that ultimately killed off the game. And I think also the release of Call of Duty Mobile, and people didn't really call this a true console port over to mobile, which I can definitely agree on, just because they changed a lot of the maps that they had on the other games. So a lot of people were mad that they did that, and Nintendo kind of thought this is what people wanted for mobile games, but to be honest, they just wanted a true console port over to mobile, and they failed to do that. But I'm very curious as to how long this game is going to be able to keep my attention for, just because I really only download the game back again just to see how the update turned out. So let's see how long I keep playing this game for. But anyways, make sure to hit that subscribe button, leave a like, and leave a comment down below. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. But other than that, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.